guys, welcome back to another Blu-ray hunting video. Yes, here on a Saturday, crispy Saturday morning, 10 a.m. in the mighty Cwmbran. This week, no new releases that I'm going to be checking out, but I will do a wrap up every single week of all the new things that are coming. Better Man is the first big release, I guess, out this week. This is the Michael Gracie movie based on Robbie Williams, which I actually really enjoyed. Probably will pick it up, but I might. It's one of those that probably will be in that 3 for 50 pretty soon, if they do get in there pretty soon, of course. So I think I might wait for that and use Better Man as my example of how quick will it get into the 3 for 50. So Better Man is out. Then we have Nosferatu, a really good film, but something not really for me. One time watch for me, I think I said in my review. So yeah, but that's out today in a steelbook and all of that jazz. And then we get A Real Pain, which is the movie that Kieran Culkin won best supporting actor for in the Oscars. That's on Disney Plus now, but it's getting a Blu-ray only release, so that's pretty nice. And that's just a few of the bigger releases coming out this week, of course. And of course, there's plenty of other movies that are coming out this week, and there they are on the screen just doing a little scroll. When I was watching my video back last week, I really liked what I did at the beginning with that scroll thing, and I might just put that in every single week of what is out on the Monday, because I guess it's a bit of like an audit trail, isn't it, of what's coming out. However, as I've always said, there's people out there that do the new releases every week without fail. I personally can't because of work and if I'm stuff. But this week, actually, I'm away. And that's, well, yeah, it's been a bit of a mad week, really, because I'm going away Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And at the point of filming this now, I've got all my videos filmed up until next Friday. So Friday for you guys. Like, I am like a week behind with my YouTube videos right now, which is great, but like obviously I didn't want to have a break and have no videos when I'm out. So the only gap, of course, is this Blu-ray hunt, which I'm filming right now, and I got to film, edit and upload today stroke tomorrow before Monday before I go away. So yeah, I think I have shorts as well uploaded until the middle of the month, 15th of April as well. I'm really organized. So yeah, really appreciate all the comments as well. Movies with James hit 4 years old last week. I think it was last Thursday, I think. And we celebrated, of course, by doing a new movie room, cinema room tour video, which of course for the last 7 weeks, of course, we was building the cinema room makeover. A lot of people and subscribers came from those videos, and of course then, you know, that video just absolutely smashed. If you have missed it, you probably haven't, because loads of people have watched it. I did a movie room tour as well, and that's like a celebration of 4 years on the channel. 500,000 views. When I was looking at the stats, it was just mind-boggling, you know. 3,300 subscribers. I think it was nearly 40,000 hours of my content has been watched. That's what blew me away the most. Like 40,000 hours. You guys are just smashing it recently, and just absolutely the support is amazing. So thank you everybody for all the support. Of course, as always, you guys are just the best. So as I say, we are here today. We've got CEX, HMV. We're going to be checking out the mighty Primark as well. I noticed on Jamie Powell's video, shout out to him, some new t-shirts in Primark, and I'm very interested in one of them, so hopefully they got that here. Speaking of Jamie Powell, actually, tomorrow for me, he is going to be on my live show. If you did miss it, now it is up on the channel. You can watch it back. It's an hour episode where I get people involved. You guys ask us questions, and it just fuels the entire show, of course, for the hour. 3:30 on Sunday, that is. But obviously for you guys, the live element is past, but you can go back and catch up if you will, and a lot of people do. I was going to just not leave them on the channel, but a lot of you like to go back and watch them after it. So yeah, of course they stay on the channel there for an hour. So if you want an hour of my face and a guest, of course, there you go. So yeah, we're at CEX today. Then we've got to check out Ip Man 2, see if that's still £15, even though it's meant to be £3.50. So we'll check if that's been done. Last time I came here was a month ago. It was the release of Gladiator 2, Lord of the Rings, which I picked up those titles. So of course we got no new stuff here, but we have got an Arrow sale to check out, which I didn't check out last week because of the whole 3 for 50 stuff. So I had too much content for that. And of course that 3 for 50, how is Cwmbran dealing with it here? Have they got like a special display? By now, obviously, all of the stuff should be stickered up and all of that, so we'll check those out as well, and have a look at obviously the Arrow sale as well, because I'm interested to see some of those deals. And yeah, of course we'll check out CEX as well, see how messy it is in CEX, because last time it was an absolute mess as well a couple of weeks ago. So loads to do while we're in Cwmbran, and now we're gonna get over there, get out into the sun, even though in the shade it is quite cold, you know. But let's get over there, let's head in and see what we can find firstly in HMV. Firstly though, we're parked in the corner, and this is the view. Oh yes, it's actually so bright out here. One thing also is they moved all of the Blu-rays, didn't they, upstairs in CEX, so that will be done now. because I did a short on that as well. So see what the new setup is like in CEX. Speaking of that, actually, I might go there first. Let's go CEX first. It's better for the walkway, and then we'll go to HMV. All right, in CEX, let's take a look what we can see here in the in Cwmbran Town Centre. Quite busy here actually this morning. If we go in now into the store, and first thing, obviously, up the stairs we got to go now because they've changed it, and here it is, this big wall of blue. Although I'm not seeing any 4Ks, so maybe they're all mixed in. Not too sure, but as you can see, loads of Blu-rays, but the 4Ks are opposite. They basically have them in a different section on its own. So let's start here firstly. A little bit of a mess, but this store is known for being a little bit of a mess. First thing I'm seeing there is 48 Hours. No slip on that one. Movie starring Eddie Murphy, of course. £12 that was. Some animated Batman there. Again, £12. No slip on this one, unfortunately. And then next to that, then we have some The Boy and the Heron. This is the 4K version. Very small to actually point that out that it is a 4K. I believe this won the Best Picture last year at the Oscars in 2023. Down the bottom then we have some Sonic movies there, number 1 and 2, as well as some Turtles. This is £8. I believe this was £6 previously, so this is at a slight price increase. Again, no slip cover on that one, but that is there. We've got 2 copies though of Solo, a Star Wars story, both having slip covers. This one there being £8, nice spot gloss on the back there. Yeah, really nice slip this is on this movie, and as I say, there was 2 copies there, so let's put them next to each other. Next to them though, we're seeing some Spider-Man. We've got Home coming, Across the Spider-Verse, as well as No Way Home. Let's take a look over the Blu-rays now, though. We've got a fair few to look at. So we've got some 007 stuff here, some Two Guns, some 21 there. That's, yeah, it's Jim Sturgis. 500 Days of Summer. I remember seeing that in the cinema and actually thought it was quite a good film back in the day. Too Fast, Too Furious with some nice number 2 on the side there, so they'd all line up nicely, I imagine. But that is there. We've got some Daniel Craig, some 12 Monkeys, a triple pack there. Down below them we've got some Andy Warhol's Flesh for Frankenstein, sorry, not vampires. Avengers Infinity War, a few copies of that, Ant-Man, and some Attack on Titan seasons there, some Arietta there, some Alien, and then down here we've got some And Soon in Darkness. Yeah, not sure what this is called, but yeah, £6. Here we have some Amadeus, some Alien, as well as Atlantis. And this is the first like Disney one I'm seeing here, Disney Classic number 40. There is a ton of Disney classics in here, and it's something I'm debating, to be honest, like getting them on Blu-ray. You know, there's loads of them here. There's another one here, Alice in Wonderland number 13, and they all got like these numbers on there. Again, you can just see Aladdin there. Got some Aquaman first, of course, and some Avengers, but then there's Aladdin, £2.50. Do you know what I mean? You can get all the Disney ones quite cheap, to be honest. Down the B's, though, we've got some Bourne Legacy there, some Black Panther, some anime stuff, Batman vs Superman, Batman Begins, Breathe, some Beauty and the Beast next to that. Again, Burnt then, we've got some Bradley Cooper there, £3 for that. Bank Job is there, Big Miracle starring Drew Barrymore, and then some Brave. Again, Beauty and the Beast, 30, number 30 there, the classic. One of my favourites, that one is. And then we've got some Brother Bear 2, but this isn't a classic. So what makes a Disney classic a classic? I'm not sure. Beast, £4. I remember reviewing this on the channel and seeing this in the cinema. Mad that this has come out and been out and I guess reduced in price so much now. But that is it, £4 Beast. It stars Idris Elba. I remember enjoying this, to be honest. Quite a good film. We have some of The Chamber there for £2. This is a tense thriller, apparently. Triple pack of Cars. And then we've got The Appointment, £10 there. A BFI release and really good condition case as well. Really nasty looking dog there. We've got Close Encounters there, £5. This is one of those Sony ones. I've actually got this in my collection. But yeah, this is there for £5. So nice to see. And then we have, again, some more classics. Some Cinderella there for £1.50. Crats and Dogs there. Some Colin McRae, as well as Clash of the Titans, Narnia, Despicable Me, Dear John, yeah, Date Night. There's quite a lot of bits here. Die Hard, Despicable Me Again, Debug, got some District 13. Yeah, quite a few bits there, but really common titles, to be honest. They've also got the Darjeeling Limited. This is Criterion for £15, so that is on the shelf. Next then on the side we have some Doctor Who, so we've got Doctor Who there, £6, as well as a special, I thought, with what's his name, Nija Gatwell or something like that. He's really good. He's the current Doctor basically. And then also we've got this return thing over there. Earwig there for £8. I think I filmed this last time I came in here. I think it was here last time, but that is there for £8. Down the bottom we got some Frozen, again another classic, that is there. The Founder as well as Fantasia #3 for £2.50, pretty cheap price for something you don't really see that often. Glory, £6. This is one of the Sony ones again. I've actually got this one as well, but thought it'd be worth filming. So again, that one's there. Glory, Matthew Broderick. We've got a HMV Premium here though, Gettysburg in the box as well. This has been here a good couple of months now, to be honest. £10, this director's cut starring Jeff Daniels as well as Martin Sheen. We've got a triple pack of Ghostbusters, so Ghostbusters 1, 2, as well as Ghostbusters Afterlife. So a pretty nice box set there. £6 for all 3 films in a small case. Gotham, the complete collection. I think it's the complete one, not too sure because it could be half complete, but it's seasons 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, I believe. £32, really nice condition box as well. If you are a fan of this series, it's probably one that you must own, to be honest, but yeah, not something I'm interested in personally. We've got the Lion King trilogy. Yes, there is 3 Lion King movies. This box is something I'd like to own, to be honest, but obviously not in this condition. £6. It slips up and it's got like the movies inside. We've got Lion King 2 there, Simba's Pride, of course, La La Land, as well as then the original Lion King there for £2. Next to then, of course, the remake for £2.50 from 2019. Up the top then, we got some Keith Lemon the movie, Knucklehead for £1.50, Night and Day, Kick-Ass 1, 2, Kung Fu Panda, Live by Night, Ben Affleck. I remember seeing that in the cinema. That was quite a good film. Lone Ranger. And then we've got then, this one again was here a couple of weeks ago, £18 for Moonshine Kingdom. I think this is a Criterion. Really good condition, but it's still here in Cwmbran. Next, we have some Marilyn there, some Mine, some Maze Runner, as well as some Monster Trucks for £2.50. Yeah, there's Mine. That's the Army Hammer movie, as well as then some The Man of the Iron Fists. Yeah, really common stuff that I've seen quite a bit. This one's still here as well, One Piece Stampede, some more anime, really colourful slipcover, really nice. Like I like the look of this, but not for me probably in terms of what I'd watch. Ip Man, however, 2 is actually still £15. It should be £3.50. Crazy, mental. How do they get away with this? I don't know. Down the bottom then, we've got some Rambo 1 for £2. We've then got some Resident Evil stuff, some Red Sparrow there, starring Jennifer Lawrence. Robin Hood for 50p. The director's cut there, R.I.P. D3D, Righteous Kill. Again, got some Ryder Cup stuff there, as well as some Resident Evil Afterlife with a cover reprint. Classic number 1, of course, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs there for £3. So the first animated classic. There it is, £3 again. These are really cheap. We've got season 1 of Rebels there for £3 as well. Some Southpaw, some The Spy Who Dumped Me, £2. That's really cheap, 4K online, I believe, as well. We've got Sherlock, as well as the Clint Eastwood Spaghetti Western trilogy for £15. I believe all 4 of these, or 3 of them rather, are coming out on 4K. I actually have a fistful of dollars 4K to review, so yeah, they're coming soon, but I've got one of them. We've got It there, the original there. This is the 1996, I want to say, I think it was, or 1990, sorry, £6. We've got You Were Never Really Here for £5 in a black case. Never heard of this, but that is on the shelf with a black case if you're after it. Stars Joaquin Phoenix, actually. We've got Wreck-It Ralph. I never would have thought this was a classic, but it is. We've got some Transformers 1, £15, obviously a relatively new release. We've got Twisters, £8. It's been out a couple of months now. We've got Transformers Rise of the Beast for £5, the latest Transformers film, other than the animated one, I suppose. And then we've also got The Thing there for £5. Let's check out Cancer Research UK though. We've got 4 Blu-rays in here. Never Back Down is the first one. Yeah, never give in, never give up, never back down, basically. Priced up at £1.50. And then there's 3 others there. You've got Rise of Planet the Apes, Angels, Demons, and National Treasure. Books-wise though, they've got this Revenge of the Sith book where you tap each people and they speak out loud. Although I think the batteries are going basically. I don't think it's working very well. But a nice book if you're a kid, and obviously, I guess, like a Star Wars fan. Nice pictures in there, and you can see you kind of read through and then you press the button then. So you kind of read with your kids, press the button, and I guess they do a bit of interaction as well as, you know, all of that. That is priced up there at £2.50. And on the back, it actually does say batteries are replaceable, so you can replace them inside the thing, which is quite cool. But £2.50 there on the shelf. Interactive play and sound book, pretty cool. £1 each though for DVDs and CDs. We've got some box sets up the top, got some Glee, some 90210, some Gavin and Stacey, some 2122 Jump Street, some Ally McBeal, Planet Earth, as well as Pirates of the Caribbean, Mission Impossible, Big Bang, as well as a box set of John Wayne, 5 DVD collection box set there. Some classics, I'm assuming, of, you know, westerns and whatnot. Really want to watch some of these. Longest Yard though, my favourite DVD back growing up. Love this film, but it's not a Blu-ray release, just a DVD. What a film this is. This needs a Blu-ray release. RSPCA then, let's go in here. I'm seeing this Marvel quiz box thing. Got all the Marvel characters in there. A little bit steep though, in my opinion. It was priced up at £5 for some top jumps. A bit expensive, I think. We've got some Spider-Man here, some Tron, as well as the Grey in here, Liam Neeson, some Harry Potter, Rocket Man and Filth. And then over here then we've got a random case actually with some Star Wars stuff in there. So I think it's the bonus discs of all the prequel trilogies. So let's open it up. Yeah, so it's basically the bonus discs of 3 movies, I think. So yeah. Batman vs Superman there. We've got some Twilight, some Les Mis, as well as Ocean's 11. 5 minutes to go. Needed that McDonald's, fueled me for the rest of the day. Now I'm going to head into to Primark and see if they got those t-shirts that I want. There we go. Now let's go to check out ASDA. Actually, before Asda's, there's a tea haven over there, charity shop. So let's check that out first on the way over to Asda's over there. By the way, look how blue the sky is. It's definitely cold though. There it is, tea haven. Yep, let's just go in here, push past. Very small store this is though. Looking at the kids section, we've got some kids DVDs here. Father Christmas I recognise from my kids days, as well as Black Beauty. I remember watching this growing up. That and Free Willy. We've also got The West Wing there, 2 boxes of this, season 2 and season 5 I believe. And then at the top we've got Shrek in this like collector's edition DVD box set which opens out and stuff. But yeah, pretty nice Donkey. That's how Donkey should look based on the animation of course. And then there's a selection of DVDs. No Blu-rays in here unfortunately, but okay, so walking around now to Asda. Let's go and see what they have on the shelves. Just games here, and then down here they just got books. Well, that was a waste of time in Asda's. I'll talk about that more in the car I guess, but HMV now. Let's walk over there and see what we got. HMV then, here we go. It's a bit later on in the day now, and let's go and see what we can find. First thing I'm seeing is the new music release that's come out this week. Elton John and Brandy Carlisle, Who Believes in Angels, the vinyl there, $34.99. I have listened to this album. I was listening to it driving over here, but really good album if you like Elton John. New to 4K though, these weren't in the shop yesterday, last week rather. Kill Bill 1 and Kill Bill 2. They came out in a steelbook, but these are the standard Amaray versions. So number 1 there, this is number 2. I've got these on standard Blu-ray. I was going to say DVD then, but I've got the Blu-rays of these 2, as well as then Jackie Brown, as you can see. So these are like new releases that we didn't film last week because they didn't have them in, but they are in here in Cwmbran for $24.99 each. Then we've got this like great value area, so these things are on offer, so have a little look if there's anything that tickles your fancy. And then we've got then a little selection of things on offer for Marvel. $3.50 though is the big offer. Of course, we covered that last week, so this is like a little stand that they've got on the side, just promoting the offer. Got some new like signs in and stuff, and yeah, you can see the selection now. It's just got a lot of films in there, and yeah, that's like a wider view of it. But the next shot will shock you because they've basically reorganized all the 4Ks now. As you can see, 3 for $50, A to Z. So this entire wall here is 3 for $50. That's how many stuff's in there. But it's not just that area. It goes on and on and on. It's that times 2. So I do pan to a wider shot here, and you can kind of see the scale of every film that's in the offer. So all of that there, those 2 4K sections, are 3 for 50, which is mental. On the right hand side though, they've got kind of the stuff on 4K that's not on offer, or not in that offer, I suppose. So this is Dune, the 4K. Of course, the Arrow sale is on, so this is $14.99 now from $24.99. We then have The Hills Have Eyes, again another Arrow 4K, $24.99 or $21.99, sorry, down to $14.99. The Children of the Corn, again $14.99 now, down from $21.99. And then we also have then Flatliners, I think this was a new release. This hasn't been out long. $14.99 now, 4K on sale. We also then get a Robin Hood, $14.99. Yeah, there's no slip on that one though. I think it did release with a slip way back when. Sisters and Brothers, $14.99 again. That was from $24.99 or 21, I don't know, they missed that one up. We've got True Romance there down to $14.99, as well as 12 Monkeys, $14.99. So yeah, some deals happening. Arrow Academy though, again, some stuff is down, so that one there, $8.99. We've got Aquarius, that's not down. There's a few others, I'm just going to pull them out at random, to be honest. Crime and Punishment, $8.99. Gas, Food Lodge, anyway. The Killers, $8.99. Little Nothing, next to that, Lost in Paris, $8.99. The Long Goodbye, $8.99. As you can see, there's a lot of titles here. You've really got to have a good look. Some ain't, as you can see, that one, and some are. So yeah, if there's any you've got your eye on, probably best looking online and seeing what's in the deal or not. But they're all around £9 for a Blu-ray or $14.99 for a 4K. The Sleeping Dogs there. Let's look at the normal Arrows though. So there's tons here, so I'll literally go through it like an alphabetical. The Andromeda strain, that was a recent one as well. That's $8.99. We've got the Beta Test, that came out like 2 weeks ago, so that's not in the deal. Black Hat is $14.99 now instead of $17.99, so a little decrease on that, but I guess this is a Blu-ray one that's quite popular. Boyhood as well, this is another one that's really popular, but they've even got the box set one in here, so it's from $24.99 now down to $17.99, so just trying to shift that one. We've got some City of the Dead, Crash, $9.99, so as I say, the prices are all vary, to be honest, but they do have quite a lot in. Dune on the standard Blu-ray, $9.99, so you can get the Blu-ray for $9.99 or the 4K for $14.99, but those are there. Loop Track then with a slipcover, $14.99. We keep going then. We've got The Lighthouse down to $14.99 with Willem Dafoe, Rob Pattinson. We've got Jesus in the Highway, $8.99. Inglourious Basterds, $19.99 from $24.99. Again, this is one of those like box setty ones, so a bit of a collector stuff there with like 2 discs and whatnot, so pretty nice. We've got House there. There's a few other bits and bobs. What have we got? This one, The Hills Have Eyes, $8.99. We saw that, of course. That's number 2 rather. We've got Henry. There's just a lot. There's loads on offer. And like I say, probably the best thing to do is probably to go on HMV's website, take a look what's on there, and sort them from lowest to highest or whatever. Pitch Black though, Vin Diesel, $9.99. That is there with a slipcover, so that's pretty good. Really good condition, of course, with the slipcover being wrapped up. Psycho 2, $14.99. That is down to $8.99. So yep, you can get your Arrows now recorded there, or REC, $8.99. We've got some Robin Hoods, some Silence of the Lambs, $14.99. What else we got? Shock, $8.99. So they do vary in price, a lot of these. Sisters and Brothers, $14.99. If we go over there, this is the Academy, so this is the end of the normal stuff. So The Woman, Wolf of Wall Street down to $14.99 on the Blu-ray. What else we got? Waterworld, $8.99, starring Kevin Costner. The Way of the Dragon, $14.99. 12 Monkeys there. True Romance, $9.99 on the Blu-ray. And then we get then the Texas Adios there as well. And then just up from there then we have Madhouse here. If I get this one out, that's $8.99. Looks really creepy, that does, doesn't it? And then we've got The Man from U.N.C.L.E. starring Henry Cavill for $14.99, down from $17.99. So some really good deals. Back in the car then, after a nice old walk around Cwmbran, to be honest. We had a McDonald's, pretty nice that was. Just decided to have a McDonald's poolie because I needed to go to the toilet. So, and then I was in there and I thought I haven't had a McDonald's breakfast for ages, so devoured that. Pickup wise, we'll get into when we get home. This guy is going to try and squeeze in the space next to me now. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to get home now. I'm going to show you guys all of the pickups and the thoughts on CEX. But before we do, let's talk ASDA and lack of physical media in ASDA's in Cwmbran. I honestly thought Cwmbran had physical media, but it turns out it doesn't. It's you know, we've been to Blackwood and we went there, we went to Cheltenham and it had it there, but then ASDA's in Cwmbran doesn't have it. So it's like they do and choose physical media on a store-by-store basis, I suppose, because there was loads of games, loads of books, but not a single DVD in ASDA's in Cwmbran. So I can write that off now in terms of in my mind. But as I say, when we went to Blackwood, they had them, and when we went to Bridgend even, and Cheltenham. So Cwmbran is a weird one, I suppose. So anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna get home now, show you guys pickups, show you guys what I bought. All right then, so back home, let's get this hoodie off. It is boiling in the house. There we go, all sorted, nice and jubbly. Right, no, nice and jubbly, lovely jubbly, that's the saying. I've got a thing, right, when I say sayings wrong, so like tip of the morning rather than top of the morning, that kind of thing, you know. I would say one word wrong and it just, people know what I'm trying to say, but I just say it wrong. So yeah, right, well, probably one of the most let downy Blu-ray hunts ever in terms of pickups, because I didn't pick anything up in Cwmbran, but I do have one pickup that I made during the week in CEX in Cardiff when I was at work. I went there on my lunch and I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna grab this. Well, it's been there a while and I checked anyway. We'll get into that now. So we've got the one pickup to show you from there, which we'll go through, but also the t-shirt from Primark. So I did pick up one t-shirt, so it wasn't really a wasted trip, of course, getting a look at all the stuff. But the t-shirt, as I did film, is of course the Chewy, and it's the Empire Strikes Back logo there. I like this. My other half is a massive like Chewy fan, so when I saw like a Chewy specific t-shirt, I had to do it, and she likes that I can do the impression. So I don't think I've ever done that on the channel, but yeah, feel like I'm quite good. But yeah, so I got this t-shirt, of course, so why not just, there we go, there it is, Chewbacca there, love it. I'm a big Chewy fan, so this is a nice t-shirt to have on. Of course, might as well put it on for the video. I like these t-shirts when I'm doing YouTube and stuff. I don't tend to wear these out and about. I mean, I do, but you know, I wouldn't wear this to work, for instance, because you kind of would stand out a little bit in my place. So no, you know, I like that I have these on around the house and kind of for the videos and all that. But this one's quite a nice one, quite full fronted in terms of, you know, the actual printing or vinyl, I think it is. So so yeah. Right, so the one pickup then, so there's nothing in this bag now, apart from the receipt, of course. I can go there. I picked up a 4K in Cardiff. Felt like it's quite a rare one, especially with the slipcover that I managed to get. And it was there a couple of weeks ago when I was on my lunch, and I didn't buy it because I think maybe I had an expensive weekend or whatnot. But I did pick it up this time. It's Robin Hood on 4K. £12, not something I've seen out and about in terms of with a 4K slip, you know, even 4K to be honest. So I'm not sure if it's quite a rare one. So I'm going to get the sticker off here. Really nice foil on the slip cover as well, which I'll show you now. So you can see like where the horses, they're all that like silver just shining, like even down there, like that little dot there is just shining. It's got these different elements to it that just really look quite good. Obviously £12 for this one in CEX. I did film it, I think, on Blu-ray today for 50p. So the price difference of 4K, let's be real, is a bit mad, isn't it, compared to obviously the Blu-ray. And I hope it comes down one day a little bit, you know, because it's appealing, isn't it, for people who get physical media. I guess the problem being, really, is the films come down from £15 maybe to £7, maybe to £6 in, like, HMV brand new. So I guess CEX then look at those prices and then obviously make them a little bit cheaper than, like, the 6 or 7 that they've been reduced to. Whereas with 4Ks, they kind of always stay at that £20 mark, because even with the 3 for 50s, they're £19.99 each. They never come down to like, you know, a $9.99 or a $12.50 kind of thing, because they're always going to be like, well, they're always 20 quid. I think that's part of the problem as well. But anyway, so there it is, Robin Hood there, Kate Blanchett and Russell Crowe. As I say, got the slip cover, so it's going to look good on the wall behind. I just have a quick check that I haven't got it. I don't think I have. No, I don't. You just have a little thought then. So inside then we do have a 4K disc there, of course, with some artwork. Then we have the Blu-ray disc there, and then we have a DVD as well. So we have a triple disc pack. It does say at the top, it just says 4K and Blu-ray plus digital download. But the DVD, I'm not too sure. Oh, here we go. So the first disc we've got the 4K there, it says, obviously the movie and all that stuff. Disc 2 then is the Blu-ray movie plus bonus features, and that's the director's notebook and the Art of Nottingham. And then disc 3, it says DVD bonus features, and on the DVD bonus features it's basically deleted scenes with introduction and commentary from the editor, Rise and Rise Again, making Ridley Scott's Robin Hood. So loads of bonus features really, in terms of having some bonus features on the Blu-ray but also the DVD. Weird choice to make though, to put that on a DVD rather than on like 2 Blu-rays or something. I guess it's cost, isn't it? But and maybe at the time when this film came out on 4K, you know, Blu-ray and, well, DVD was a lot more prevalent, I suppose. But there it is. That was the pickup I got. £12, as I say, a little bit pricey, but it was there for like a couple of weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. So I just thought, it's time. It's my time. It's been there waiting for me. So I grabbed it. So other than that, no pickups, of course. I did have a look at Arrow. I went there with the mindset of picking up one thing. I wanted to buy a film that is on offer on Amazon, but it's the same price in HMV. Lo and behold, though, the stock thing still isn't working on HMV's website. So I couldn't then see if it was in stock. And then I kind of was like, I'll just not buy her on Amazon, I'll just go and buy her in person. If I saw that it wasn't in stock, of course, I probably would have just bought her on Amazon and, you know, HMV thing. So I gave HMV the benefit of the doubt, really. Didn't have the stock. Now I don't have it. So maybe I'll look on Amazon, pick it up, and I'll show you guys that in next week's Blu-ray hunting video. But yeah, just the one this week then in the collection, of course, the 4K pickup of Robin Hood. Let me know, guys, have you picked up any new titles? Like I say, Better Man would probably be my one today, but I'm not going to be, I'm away at the point of this going live, but at the same time, Better Man, I kind of want to see how quick it gets in that 3 for 50, because it is one of those films in a way that it did flop at the box office, similar to, you know, Joker Folie à Deux. So Joker Folie à Deux went on the 2 for 30 very quickly after it came out. So will Better Man follow? And I feel like it potentially will. So we're going to use that as my thing. I'm going to see how quick that gets in there. From the day of April the 7th, of course, the release date here in the UK. But let me know, guys, down below, did you pick up anything today? Have you got any deliveries coming in? Are you going out Blu-ray hunting? Let me know your thoughts down below. Of course, thanks for watching as always every single week. This is the first Blu-ray hunt of April, so we have opened the month now with one pickup from the Blu-ray hunts, of course. And for my next video, I have a mail video going up where I actually did, I think, 4 pickups. There's quite a lot in that one from eBay, Amazon, as well as Vinted, so stay tuned for that on Wednesday. And yeah, thanks for the support, guys. Subscribe if you are new here on the channel, and of course I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.